Alright, you guys, so I'm gonna start off just hitting the top with, he really just told me to just take a little bit off the top. I think I put a number 8 on there, number 8 guard, and just started cutting the top. You want to make a couple, make sure it's you get all the little hairs. You don't want them to go home and come out of the shower and it's gonna have little hairs sticking up here and there. So you want to make sure you go through everything real solid. Make a nice even profile or silhouette of a cut. You see the top of his head looks nice and round, nice and even. It's from cutting everything really good. He usually gets a taper fade. And on this day, for some reason, he came in and said, I thought I was gonna do a taper fade tutorial. He decided he wanted to go with a low fade, so we're doing low fade. I usually, whenever I'm doing low fades, I keep my I'll call this my baseline. I keep the baseline kind of low, kind of behind the ear. I don't like to go over the ear, but the way his head is shaped, sometimes you gotta make it a little higher, and it should be all right. And you guys will see how it'll turn out. It'll turn out pretty good. And so yeah, I put the baseline in there first. Make sure it's even. A lot of people don't like to put lines in there because it's like, oh, don't put no line in there if you can't take it out, or I don't use lines and blah 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 blah. That's good, but if you want a nice even fade all the way around the haircut, then that line is gonna help you out a lot. And make sure the haircut's nice and even. You don't want it to look choppy and a little balder in certain spots, a little less bald over here and there. Balled it out real good with the 5-star shaver here, just to get it nice. And what you want to do is you want to create contrast. So his hair is pretty, it's pretty dark on top. So the balder you go, the whiter, I guess, his skin looks, the lighter it looks, and that's gonna help you out a lot once it comes time to fade it in. Because if it wasn't that bald, it wouldn't look as light as it looks. Like his skin looks really light. So once you fade it in, that contrast is gonna make that fade just pop really good. And the second line I went with the 1/8, which is number 1 guard, and it's about 1 inch all the way around. You want to make it about 1 inch apart. And then the third line was with number 2 guard, which is a quarter inch. See, once I hit that third line, I start fading that second line into the third line. So I get a 1.5 guard, and I start taking away that line I made with the 1/8 with the number 1 guard. So you want to clean that line up real good, and once you want to use the whole clipper to fade it in. So don't use your corners just yet. You want to use the whole clipper. But once you fade most of it in, you go back with your corners and do some detail work. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because when you try to fade using just your corners, starting off with just your corners, you'll get a more choppy fade. You won't get that. I don't know if y'all can see the fade looks nice and smooth, even, as it's going back. If you just start off using the corners for the fade, you'll get a more choppy fade. Think of it as it being more staggered when you use the corners instead of being nice and straight when you use the whole blade. So once you get done with that number 1, you want to take that 1/16 and smooth out the baseline. And once you smooth out the baseline, you can go back with the open blade. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm working my way down from the middle. Start from the middle and work my way down as far as the lines. And I'll take care of the top last because well, you can see right there, I use the number 3 guard to pretty much smooth it out. And I'll use a little clipper over comb a little bit later on, but right now I'm just using that number 3 to kind of round it out. And but yeah, back to the baseline. Like I was saying, if you might want to use the edgers if your clippers aren't zero gapped and they're not getting close enough to take up that last little line. You might want to start using the edgers to kind of take that last little line out. And with clients like this, they got like little their head kind of has like not dents, but you know, they're not, it's not like nobody's head is really perfect anyways, but you want to work around that and make sure you get a nice silhouette of the haircut, nice profile, and you know, go back and edge it up. And there I go with the clipper oval comb just to round it out real good. And then once I get that done, I get put the shaving cream, do the hot towel, go over with the razor, and that's pretty much it, you guys. So you guys make sure you let me know what kind of haircut you want me to do next in the comments or something, and make sure you subscribe too. And that's it, you guys. So thanks for watching.